Dear listeners, in our previous lecture, we have seen the concept of detergency. That was the last part in adsorption at liquid interfaces. Moving on to the next part of surface and interfacial phenomenon, we need to discuss about adsorption. Adsorption at liquid interfaces. We spoke regarding surface and interfacial tension. We have discussed the methods of determination of surface as well as interfacial tension. The concept of spreading coefficient, and then we spoke about positive and negative adsorption and materials exhibiting that phenomenon. Moving on, we spoke regarding the surface active agents in detail, and two important applications of surface active agent we have discussed in detail. That was micellar solubilization and detergency. So let us move and talk about adsorption at solid interfaces. Adsorption at solid interface can take place either from the adjacent liquid or a gas phase. So we can have or encounter two types of solid interfaces, solid liquid interface and solid gas interface, and both have a different application. First one, applications of adsorption of gases onto the solid surfaces. The very first application of adsorbing the gas onto the solid surface is in the removal of objectionable odor from rooms and food. So a lot of materials are being used as an adsorbent for removal of this objectionable odor from rooms. Even the operation of gas mask works onto the principle of adsorption of gas taking place onto the solid surface. And the last important application of adsorption of gases onto the solid surface is into the measure of dimension of particle in powder. This will be talking in our next aim in micromeretic chapter. As we are dealing with very small size particles, it is very difficult to determine their surface area, and we can take help of the principle of adsorption of gases onto the solid surface to determine the dimensions and surface area of the powder, which is micron in size. So these are the three important applications of dealing with adsorption of gases onto the solid surfaces. Similarly, the principle of solid liquid adsorption, it is being used in decolorizing solutions. So in many pharmaceutical preparation, we are interested in getting a colorless and transparent liquid. So adsorbents can be added into the solution before filtration so that the colorant can be adsorbed onto the surface of the solid, giving us final decolorized and clear or transparent solution. Even the principle of adsorption chromatography, which is commonly used in pharmaceutical analysis, even it is being used in separation of various phytoconstituents from herbal formulation. There also, the principle of solid liquid adsorption works and gives us the kind of or type of chromatography which is known as adsorption chromatography. And third important application of working with solid liquid adsorption is detergency and wetting. So surfactants or the detergents, they work onto the cloth, forming solid liquid interface and gives us better cleaning or removal of dirt from the surface. So these are the two important categories where we can encounter solid interfaces. One is solid gas interface having multiple applications, and we have solid liquid adsorption or interface happening and giving us various applications. We'll be talking about adsorption of gases onto solid surfaces. In our next lecture, we'll be talking about the types of solid and gas that interaction takes place and what that adsorption is known as. And then we'll be talking in detail about adsorption isotherms. Thank you.